Welcome to AskTetsu, where we unlock the world's opportunities for our children by teaching them languages. Now, my name is Tetsu and I've been raised in multiple languages, and today I am raising my own 4 kids in 5 languages. If you are new here, I urge you to subscribe and follow our children's language development journey. So today we want to answer a question that I get asked over and over and over and over again. And that is, what languages do your multilingual kids speak to each other? Now it sounds like a simple question, but it's actually 2 sub-questions embedded in one. Now the first, and actually the core part of the question, is what do they speak to each other when they're alone, as in they play alone but without any other people? And the easy answer to that is they usually speak in Japanese. But it's not that simple. Sometimes I also catch them speaking to each other in Mandarin, as shown here. And I've also even caught them speaking English from time to time, although this is rare.
Because you have a hand. No.
So the great majority of the time when they are playing alone, they usually speak Japanese. Now I'm not too sure what exactly the reason is. My hypothesis is that this is their language of the heart. It's their language of emotion, since they speak it with mommy, who's the Japanese native. So whenever they really need to express themselves, when they're mad or they're sad or they're happy, a lot of times what they want to express, they usually can express it in Japanese. Now I don't see this right now, but I do expect, I would not be surprised that if later French takes over, since they are educated in French and they spend a considerable amount of time every day communicating in French at school. Now, a second and more hidden part of the original question is, what do they speak to each other when they're with other people, which is the majority of the time? So, as you may have guessed, the quick and simple answer to that is that they adjust to the environment, to the context, by speaking the language that's used by other people within that context. And that holds true for my kids with the 5 languages that they speak: English, French, Japanese, Mandarin, and Spanish. So here's a compilation of short clips for each of their 5 languages that they are speaking.
Pero no mojen aquí la.
这个不是吧？你看，
那个不要。
你看妹妹，你有这样子对不对？这个叶子太大了，所以这个不要。No, don't do it too tight. Okay. Okay, the straight one.
Isn't it bedtime?
I have an idea.
Isn't it?
Don't cut it, gonna. 你がスタバやらないで。見て、こう。またねが。Look at it, fun. Le 10. Yana are grand.
So as you can see, our kids are like chameleons. They blend in by taking on the languages of the environment, the context, and just like a chameleon would take on the color of the environment to camouflage themselves. So I think an important prerequisite to be able to do this is to have a strong command of each of their languages. Because if kids don't have enough confidence in their language, they would, I presume just like many adults would, expect others to speak their language. So in our case, our kids, they do switch around in each of the 5 languages based on who they're talking to. So we take that as a good sign that their development is going on very well, at least to an age standardized level. And for the foreseeable future, we don't see this changing anytime soon. So I hope in this short video I was able to address this pretty popular question of which language do multilingual kids or multilingual siblings speak to each other in. Alright, now if you want to see other videos where I talk about different concepts and strategies in raising our multilingual kids, do check out the playlist down there in that corner. On the other hand, if you want to see other short clips of my kids speaking different languages, do check out the playlist right down below this window. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.